We got another Decoy Voice Asian man. All right, here we go.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Of a war, but this time the enemy
Minnesota.
is stupidity. As the feds rolled in to serve some high-risk search warrants, but rumors got out that they were actually ICE and not the DEA, as the activists surrounded them outside a store that ironically says
they're still doing this shit. Didn't they do this last time?
Make tacos, not walls.
Why does your building have a door and like walls on the outside? If you weren't worried, then I mean, why even have a door? You know, why even have a door?
It's hilarious how they're chanting "Go home and get the F out," which kinda sounds like they're in support of what ICE is doing. But spoiler alert, this isn't ICE. This wasn't even about immigration. These protesters are just idiots that somehow got tricked into protecting criminal traffickers, as the protesters desperately tried to protect wanted criminals from the ATF.
Dude, can you imagine like just how also nice gun, but do you ever think about like how much restraint these people have, just getting freaking yelled at and spitted at and all this like constantly?
They're literally just the Ralph Wiggum meme, as even if this was ICE, shrieking on social media means absolutely nothing.
You a with that gun. You a with that gun. You ain't with that gun. You ain't with that gun. Out of here.
They should have signed all of them freaking beanbag rounds. Kinetic, like non-lethal rounds. They should just give everyone those. They have one called a Burna that looks like an AR, but it's like orange and it shoots like these kinetic balls that just hurt a lot, like big hurty balls, and they should just freaking spray these guys.
He thinks he looks hard while fixing his hair in his selfie cam, but he's no different than the emotional idiots that yell at baristas. It's not that the cops can act tough because they're caring, it's the Karen that can act tough because he knows someone at their job can't fight back. As Nick Shirley shows us, this group doesn't know what they want.
Abolish the police.
And shortly after,
apparently there's like people protesting like deportations basically. Can you imagine being these cops? It's really scary. You have like these people like walking up to you, walking around you, and any one of them could have a knife and they could shank you like at any time. It's actually scary.
Help us! What's going on? The cops won't protect us from these FBI agents.
Whenever they shout abolish the police, what they really mean is strong arm law enforcement hurts my feelings, so please don't police unless you're protecting me. As these people are just emotional infants, throwing fits when they don't understand things.
That's your city.
That is your city. True. What do these guys think? Like, do you think the cops are gonna clean that up? Like, you dump like a whole ass garbage can in the street? Like, what do you think happens to that? That goes everywhere. Oh, and by the way, just on that point, you know a realization I have? Like, ever since I started like doing like kind of more foraging stuff, I realized just how much fucking shit people throw on the ground. It's actually so irritating. It's because when you're foraging, you're looking for anything that looks weird, right? Like any like kind of bright color, like in the woods, like you're kind of looking for that, right? And like half the time, it's like a fucking like those red cups, you know, those red beer pong cups that like people, what are the Dixie cups or whatever? Half the time, it's a fucking Dixie cup. You see it, you're like, oh shit, is that like a chanterelle? And you walk up and it's a fucking piece of trash. Fuck, man. It's so annoying. My community started doing shit where everybody like goes and they clean up, right? Like there's like this forest like kind of near our community, and there's a road, and my community is like, oh yeah, let's all get together and let's like clean up the road. Like let's like take all the trash out of the forest and like clean up the forest, make it like nice again. And then dude, I swear to God, like they clean up everything. It's like pristine. It's like they clean up all the trash in the woods, and then like literally like the next day, some fuck throws like a McDonald's bag out of his window. just like onto the ground, and then you just have like it's like they just clean that up. They just clean it up and people put it there again. And anyway, like circling back to like this thing, it's like, what the fuck does this guy think is gonna happen? Like, you dump out the freaking trash in your own city. Like, do you think that the cops are gonna clean that up? Like, what the hell? You know, and you want to know the truth is I'm actually offended that the cops didn't arrest this guy. This guy should have gotten arrested. Like, this is a hazard. This is a hazard to like the city. This is spreading biohazardous material on the ground. This guy should have gotten arrested immediately.
Throwing fits when they don't understand things.
That's your city.
I guess this guy is like kind of like whatever, because he's like ATF, right? He's probably like whatever, but
So get the out! Pigs! You guys are animals! You act like animals!
yeah, it's the police here that are acting like animals. Yeah, sure.
We protect us! We don't need any of you!
As trash in your own city is equally stupid and ineffective.
Now that people are trying to block ICE from leaving this place, they're throwing garbages here onto the streets.
Nice.
Trashing it.
Nice.
Not gonna let the police leave here.
Yeah, not acting like animals, by the way. These guys act like they got Ruby Ridged or something like that. Like, what the fuck is this?
But they think they're the warrior princess.
Bro.
And I promised I didn't add those sound effects in. These protesters are actually quoting Xena, the warrior princess, to get their point across. But at some point, the feds got fed up.
All of these people right here are blocking
Xena, the warrior princess. I like the X-Files. The X-Files was fucking cool. I miss Firefly. That's what I miss. I want more Firefly.
Nothing annoys me more than the fake tough guy, as the moment he mentions lawsuit.
Also, like DS9. You guys remember DS9? Man, DS9 was sick. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. That was my favorite one. I loved it. It was great. Oh yeah, Stargate. Stargate SG-1 was also the GOAT. Like, that was the GOAT. That was actually the GOAT. Like, SG-1 was actually the GOAT. Especially like when Colonel O'Neill was there. It was the best. Daniel Jackson. Wait, Stargate Atlantis was better. Really, Axel? Man, that was a good time for sci-fi, man. Now we get like, what do we even have for sci-fi anymore? It's fucking the new Star Wars. It's sad, man. It's such a sad state.
Pretty much having to save this guy from getting run over.
This is how the sheriff works.
I could get you a good paying job. I could get you a good paying job.
No, you
don't belong.
No.
Put the gun down. I'll get you a job.
Bro, just put the gun down, man. Peace and love.
You're hired. Please, man.
I'm gonna take care of you, bro.
These special agents look like they unlocked all the top tier DLC
Oh shit, oh shit, I have those gloves.
in real life, but I'm sure they're just jealous of a job that allows you to have a mullet.
Police are now pepper spraying. They're throwing stuff out here in the streets. They're blocking ICE, blocking the FBI from coming through.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you just gave everybody here freaking pepper ball, like tear gas burners, and you just lit everyone up, it would have been. You could have solved this like so fast, on the cheap too. It would have been way cheaper.
But intelligence wasn't this group's strong suit.
Never forget it.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, so what happened? What just happened?
I don't know. I was riding by to go to the gym, and then I hear them just yelling ICE, and then this restaurant's closed down. I don't know, but I know I didn't like what I seen. But
Wait, so this hold up. Wait, hold up. Oh my god. No fuck. Hold on. So you're telling me this place got like, oh my God. So this place got randomly raided. So like this, not randomly, but like it was a secret raid. They raided the store, and then these are not even protesters. Like these aren't even people that like grouped up to protest. They were just random people. And then they just freaking coalesced together like a fucking slime mold. Is that real? Is that, dude, no way. No way. So they just decided to, they're just people off the streets and they were like, I see a crowd, time to join it. Like what?
By the energy that's out here.
This was a
But I know I didn't like what I seen by the energy that's out here.
this was a common theme that seemed
Guys, we're no different than freaking single-celled organisms. It's unreal.
to repeat with anybody that Nick Shirley spoke to, as they're super angry about ICE operating in their sanctuary city, but they have zero evidence this is ICE, which is just what happens when you have more emotions and information.
So wait, what
you
happened
get
then?
weaponized, unemployed
Wait,
behavior.
that's not even what happened? Wait, what happened?
As this all sparked over social media posts saying this was an ICE raid,
But didn't their uniform say ATF? So wait, what
getting
happened?
shared everywhere to thousands of upvotes and interactions.
No, is there a twist?
Despite the fact that the Minneapolis police said there was no immigration enforcement
Oh my God.
activity today, with the local sheriff's department echoing the same exact statement, but that the feds were teamed up to execute some high-risk
Oh man. Oh my. Oh your God. This is something else, guys.
warrants in the area. But even their Democrat mayor had clarified this was regarding drugs and money laundering, but no arrests were made, which is just great. As for something to prompt a response from multiple federal agencies, deploying a whole fleet of MRAPs that cost nearly $500,000 apiece, they have to be going after someone that you 100% don't want in your community. But these groups did the same
for real.
exact
They
thing in
went
Boston.
freaking hardcore. It must have been like some actual dangerous like bust. That's crazy.
Where they thought they were crowding and shaming an ICE operation when they actually just burned an undercover surveillance on a murder investigation. Now this sounds insanely stupid to assist criminals like this, but 4 years ago, they openly told us this was their mission.
Who do we protect? You said black criminals. Who do we protect? Black criminals. Who do we protect? Black criminals.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
And we saw this yesterday in San Diego, where their community went out to stop the deportation of a wanted criminal.
Shay, back up! Yeah, back up! Back up! That's right! That's right! Back the up! Back up! You guys are Nazi!
I'm telling you guys, you know, you just equip the cops with some of these bad boys.
This.
Look at that.
This it has two.
It even looks cool, guys.
These little kinetic
Yeah, you
energy
see this?
balls. I'm just gonna call them power balls. But you have two 18-round mags.
You can get tear gas rounds for this baby. And then it just shoots little like paintballs. They're basically paintballs, but they're filled with tear gas.
And we are gonna see what kind of results we get with the Mission 4 less lethal rifle. So that was 15 yards, and this thing stuck into the zombie torso.
You could totally get this with like pepper rounds or like tear gas rounds. And you would solve this problem, and then you wouldn't have a lethal situation on your hands, right? I actually have one of these. Not this exact model. Not this exact model, but I have one of these. But like, see, the police, like, they have the time to like deploy these, right? And then you don't have to worry about these like crowds running you down.
But the liberal news media covered it as ICE agents are using scary weapons, so the community is fighting back. We haven't seen propaganda this pathetic since Fiery, but mostly peaceful.
Dude, that was my favorite one, where they said that it was a fiery but mostly peaceful. Like the entire fucking city was like on fire behind them. It's amazing. I think that part of this is honestly the law enforcement's fault. Just like letting them like have people like dump trash on the ground and stuff like that. Like what are we even doing? You know, like what are we? And obviously, it's like also the the people's fault for being like absolute retards. Obviously, right? Like they didn't even know what they were. Like this is kind of what I mean. Like I've been saying this. Like these people, they don't have any beliefs. They have none. They don't believe in anything. They're just doing like what everyone else is doing. They're rebels without causes, basically. It's so irritating. Like, and this is why, like, you can try to like you can try to argue with these guys and be like, well, tell me what you believe and we can have a discussion. And they just scream. Police leadership will not crack down in California. I mean, I guess you're just gonna get more of this then, you know? I mean, honestly, you might have to just get out. Like, these places are so ridiculous. Like, you just gotta move. You just gotta move somewhere. You know what you gotta do, guys? Listen, chat, you gotta live somewhere that respects you. At least a little bit. You know, like, obviously, I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 on 30.
But you gotta live somewhere that they at least kind of respect you. And, like, they don't respect you at all in these places. Like, they don't care. They're not even doing their basic function of government. And that's, like, protecting you, protecting, like, businesses, protecting, like, protecting your rights. By the way, your actual rights. These people talk about, like, like, right to housing or whatever. You have an actual right to, like, be safe. Cities with castle laws and stand your ground are a good start. Yeah, I mean, they just have to respect you. They have to respect, like, the law-abiding citizen. The fact that, like, they give criminals special privileges and then, like, you don't have special privileges, they favor criminals, which is, like, I mean, they literally said it right here. Like, where was that? Like, literally right here.
Insanely stupid to assist like this. But 4 years ago, they openly told us this was their mission.
Who do we protect? You said black criminals. Who do we protect? Black criminals. Who do we protect? Black criminals.
Are these people fucking serious? What the fuck is this? All I'm saying is that the place I used to live in California, they voted for Trump. That entire county voted for Trump. And also, the representative, state representative in that area was Republican. So I didn't accidentally forgot. I'm telling you, these guys are racist. I'm telling you, I've been saying this since the beginning. People call me racist, but these people are the actual racists. I'm telling you, I'm the least racist VTuber. Look at the demographics of the group for a second. Man. Anyway, that's it. That's dude, honestly, like, if you gotta move somewhere that respects it. You gotta move somewhere where people believe in some sort of law and order, and, like, people actually believe that you have a right to, you have a right to your own safety. And again, this is why, like, I believe in, like, the Second Amendment, because if they're not gonna protect you, then, like, who is, right? Besides yourself. Like, think about it, guys. That is the main function of government. Is to protect your life and property from other people. Protect your rights from other people. That's the only reason government exists. And they're not even doing their job at all. Instead, they're fucking around and, like, spending money on, like, I don't know, stupid propaganda shit in other countries. Like, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. And then paying for, like, illegal people to like live in these communities and paying for, like, their healthcare. It's ridiculous. This is so stupid. Like, it's infuriating.
Not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30.